Welcome to Los Angeles, super city of the future, the metropolis of Southern California.
What's the deal, y'all? It's Rich Travis tapping in, man. And if you need the hottest streetwear brand in Los Angeles, you want to shop Junkie Cartel. Make sure y'all hit them up for all that hot new newness. Y'all already know the deal.
On Brazy being attacked. Brazy was on a 270 yard, level 4 270 yard, right? And I got off the phone with a dude who actually seen what happened, right? So now we all know that Baby Brazy is a Damu, a blood, right? And so the dude who gave me the information, he was a Crip. He's a Crip, right? So I say that just to say that he was not privy to all the inside going on discussions and the problems that eventually got Brazy disciplined, Dp'D, attacked, so on and so forth. Right now, according to the dude,
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? It's Trap News and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news. Second Alejito, you ain't finna get nobody's Alejito, big dog. And Brazy was apparently attacked twice, man. A 3-on-1, then he came back outside and it was a 2-on-1. We're finna see what's going on with this Contiano. Let's get into it. Let's go. 16 of life. Let's get into it.
who I talked to, right, there was two separate incidents. One of them happened on the yard, and that's the one that the dude who I talked to, he witnessed that with his own eyes. And then after that incident transpired, the police actually seen what was going on. They all got write-ups. They hit the alarm. It was documented, so on and so forth. And then once they did whatever they did, and they sent Brazy back to the building, he was then attacked again. And the dude who I talked to, he did not see that one because he was not in the building with Brazy, right? So basically, after he was attacked the second time, obviously the administration must have felt that, not necessarily Brazy, but they had safety concerns because he had just got into an incident on the yard. It was a 2-on-1, and then he got attacked again in the building once again. The dude who I talked to didn't see that, so he doesn't know how many was involved in that second incident. But obviously, when something like that happens,
So I might have had it backwards. It might have been a 2-on-1 the first time and then a 3-on-1. Or either way it go, it ended up with 5 people on Brazy. Broken down in the waves, for sure.
The administration, they have been around and doing time as long as you have had convicts doing time. So, of course, they realize this must be a situation by who was involved. And so his faction, they must feel that they no longer want this dude on the yard. So administration is obligated pretty much now to take Brazy to the hole. Even if Brazy is protesting and don't want to go, he has basically no say in that.
Yeah, because their job is to keep him safe, not to entertain your gang conflicts.
In that situation, right? So, like I said, the dude who I spoke to, he's a Crip, right? And he said pretty much from the time Brazy got there, it was a combination of things going on.
Hey, it's crazy how accurate this is, because I just got off the phone with who I be talking to, and bro was like, man, yeah, it's pretty much the exact same story. It's crazy.
Said it was some jealousy, it was some envy, and it was some hatred, along with some other stuff, with some politic type stuff, right? He said that he actually had kicked it with Brazy a couple of times. He said Brazy is a real cool dude. He down to earth, and Brazy, he said he was in there living like a king.
Okay, I hope it doesn't.
Looking out for people. He's blessing people with food, so on and so forth, right? So he said that there was jealousy, there was some hatred, and there was some envy. Brazy is running around there, he's doing good, and so, for whatever reason, right, you have some individuals who may not like things like that. He also said, from the outside looking in, he sort of felt that Brazy was dirty politics, right? Now, once again, he's on the outside looking in. He's a Crip, so he's not privy to all the inside discussions, right? But when you're on the yard with an individual, especially an individual who has some stature or some some publicity, You hear things, people is talking, so on and so forth. Because even though you may have Bloods and Crips, who are historically known not to get along, in prison, man, when you are of a certain race, especially when you are black, eventually everybody is pretty much functioning and programming with everybody because you're dealing with each other. You're playing basketball together, or you're playing cards, you're in the same building, and you already know that at the end of the day, if something jumps off, it's going to be the blacks against whoever they're fighting against. And so people become friends, people talk a little bit, share information, especially like I said earlier about about a dude like Brazy who may have a little pull for whatever reason, due to his YouTube popularity, so on and so forth, right? Now, so what he also told me is there were some individuals who at times felt that Brazy was putting a little bit too.
Now, here's the thing. If everybody was getting money like Brazy and had what Brazy had, wouldn't nobody be upset. It's always people who don't necessarily got what you got or have what you have that feel a different type of way. I ain't gonna lie.
Much information out there on his YouTube channel. He said that other dudes felt that he was always on there exposing blacks, talking about blacks going to PCRs, blacks doing things. Basically, his saying was he shouldn't have done it. And you had some dudes who was upset about that because they feel at the end of the day, you have everybody, you have other races also, Mexicans, whites, what have you, on PC yards doing things that they shouldn't have done. Everybody has dudes who didn't live up to the certain. Let's just say everybody didn't live up to a certain standard that, it takes to remain in good standings on the 4 yards, so on and so forth, right? So you had some dudes who felt that, okay, man, why is this dude always exposing and putting blacks down? Why is he always making us look bad, going on there, giving up basically too much information about what's going on behind the walls, right? And then once again, like I said, you had individuals who he, in his opinion, felt that they was jealous of his success. He's in prison, he's doing good. According to the dude who I talked to, he pretty much wasn't wanting for anything as far as things that you can have in prison, right? And you have individuals who are locked up in prison for a long time. Everybody doesn't necessarily have the luxury of even having a couple of soups, a honey bun, and certain little things that you can get to make your prison time a little bit better, right? And so there's always that jealousy going on at times, right? And then, so when I say dirty politic, sometimes you'll have individuals who are sitting back kind of just waiting for an individual who they have a problem with to do anything that's considered
Off the Richter, all bad, or even slightly just frowned upon to make it into a mountain out of a molehill.
out of line, so then they can basically press play on him and say, hey man, look, this dude done messed up, this dude done done this, dude done that, because they really don't want him on the line anyway, for whatever reason they may have, right? And so, like I said, once again, the dude who I talked to, he is on the outside looking in. He's done some time. He's been down a while, but so, he knows a little bit about doing time. And so that was his observation of what was going on, right? So he said that the situation concerning Brazy had been brewing for a while. Some people were upset once again with some of the videos allegedly that he had made, dissing dudes, saying this or saying that or whatever he was doing, right? I don't necessarily follow Brazy's page on a daily basis, right? But according to my source, you had some dudes unhappy with some of the videos or some of the things that he was saying in his videos, right? And so now, according to the dude who I talked to, this stuff was brewing and going on for some time right now. So he said that Brazy at some point, he knows what's going on, right? He knows that, his faction, the Bloods or whatever, some of them are unhappy and they are having discussions in terms of what's going to be the outcome and how they deal with whatever they felt was a transgression, right? And so eventually it all comes to a halt, or it all comes to, to an end or whatever. And this decision has been made, right? That he fits to get his issue, he fits to get his DP, so on and so forth, right? Now, when I say this next thing, I don't want nobody to misconstrue or
My man Chill said, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. You shouldn't have did it. Maybe it's the wrong time to be making that kind of reference. Never mind.
do not understand what I'm saying, right? Now, like I said, the dude who I talked to, he's a Crip, right? And he said 100% Brazy stood on business. He said Brazy went out there like a soldier and he stood on business and he was handling his business. He stayed 10 toes down. He didn't go out there. He didn't go out there and mark out or nothing. He went out there and got cracking and was putting in work. Now, according to my source, right, they sent 2 bloods at Brazy. He gave me their names. He gave me their hood names, right? He gave me their names and he told me what hoods they were from, right? I'm not gonna put all that out there, but I will say that it was a blood from up north and a blood from down south. And he said that they sent some of the biggest bloods that was on the yard. He said one of the dudes was about 6 feet, maybe a little bigger, 250 pounds. He said another dude they sent was between 215 and 225 pounds. He said Brazy, and they went over there, I guess, like in the corner somewhere on the yard, and they got cracking. And he said Brazy was handling his business. He was over there squabbing, doing his thing, and he said his knuckle game was definitely decent. He said at the end of that 2-on-1, Brazy's face wasn't marked up. He didn't get beat up. He didn't mark out. He didn't get dogged. None of that. Basically, like I said, his exact words was Brazy stood on business. He stayed 10 toes down, handling his business, man. Putting some punches in on them other dudes too, right? This is what he witnessed. Now, once again, at some point in time,
Hey, at least Brazy stood on all his swooping and all his politicking. He ain't go out like no Zark. He said, I'm gonna go down swinging.
COs, the guards, somebody in the tower, whoever sees what's going on, they hit the alarm, they go over there, they get that situation under wraps, right? They take them to the program office or wherever they take them, they do whatever they do, and eventually, it gets documented, and at some point, Brazy and those other dudes got sent back to the building that they was housed in. Now, I guess so when Brazy goes into the building, he gets attacked again. And so that's when, of course, it's seen again by the prison staff or whatever. They hit the alarm. They go get him and they take him off again. Of course, and they realize, okay, this dude was just over here 30 minutes or an hour or however long it was fighting or whatever. So obviously now the people that he run with does not want him on the yard. And so they sent him to the hole or wherever, right? Now, according to the dude who I was talking to, he said that was basically just a DP. That was a DP, and
so it's not a removal, it's just a DP issue, get it out the way, and it's over with.
Wherever Brazy goes from that point, he's going to be good. Now, we already know, right? Brazy, especially those of us who've done time, Brazy is definitely a solid dude, man, in terms of the gang world. He's solid in terms of what he represents, right? And so we definitely know that he'll go wherever they're going to send him. He'll eventually, man, get back on. He'll pop up, and he's going to continue to do what he's been doing, right? He's not just to go to no PC yard or none of that. Sometimes, man, that's just a part, that's just getting DP'd, all that type of stuff. At times, man, it just comes with the territory, right? Now, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people out there clowning and laughing, leaving stuff in the comments like he shouldn't have did it and stuff like that. He shouldn't have done it, so on and so forth. But once again, like I said, man, I talked to a dude who witnessed the incident on the yard, man, and he said, basically, man, Brazy got cracking and handled his business like a gangster. He said Brazy knew it was coming. He didn't hide in the cell. He didn't mark out. He went out there and dealt with what he had to deal with, right? So, man, You already know what it is, man. It's your boy 16 to life, you know.
And there you have it, man. That's pretty much the exact same story I was finna tell, but Chill told it first. Thanks, Chill. Appreciate you. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angels Release Free. Make sure y'all follow my man Chill 16 to life. Free Avenue Angels Release Free. We go.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas a rapist. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane. We know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Lose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Wait, bro, wait. Just right, Joe, bro. Wait, though, right? I do want to